I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. It was very quiet around here without you. I know we've got a couple of people that have already said they're on a bit of a challenge getting onto stream today, which of course we completely forgive them for because it's not a have to, it's a would like to. But let's use here. See, we've got the beautiful and fragrant Adelina who has subscribed, my love. Good grief, 4 months. It's like we got used to each other, isn't it? Thank you, darling. I really do appreciate your subscription. It's so cool. Anywho, she says jangling her jewellery that she forgot to put on just before we started. Where are we? What does that do? That goes there, doesn't it? Does it? Jewellery is not designed for people with friggin' useless hands. Somebody come and do up my bracelet for me. Righty-ho. So, back on track. Sorry about that. Right, so we've got Adelina. Hey, Sophie. Oh, baby girl flu is... Oh, that sucks, darling. Hope you feel better lots soon. I really hate things like the flu. Do you know what I mean? It's just that funny tinny taste in your mouth and I hate. So you have all of my Sympathy, and if you're anywhere near me you'd have a lot of whiskey,
Coffee.
I forgot about being commanded to drink coffee, and here's a reason I loved it here. That's why that's broken. I didn't realise you've been plonking your big square butt on it, Miss Ripley. Yes. Yes, Miss Ripley. Yes, I have got an open bag of popcorn. We all know the rules. Okay, then. So... Oh, Adelina, do you start training next week? Oh, how exciting. Oh, thank you. Thank you for my hair. Oh, Crimson, it was you that redeemed the coffee. Thank you. Do like being told what to do when it comes to coffee. As long as it's not stop drinking coffee, because obviously that would be ridiculous. Yes, this is, and it's actually a lot greener than it looks on screen, but this is my attempt at giving myself my very own Joker-esque plumb bob. There you go. When it's styled properly, it does look a little bit like a diamond that's embedded in my head. So I thought we'd go with that. Right, now, first things first. What do you mean your laptop still isn't back? Oh, have words, love. You have got to have words. And a lot of fluttering of eyelashes. Perhaps a bit of boob. That'll definitely work on the ladies. What was I saying? Yes. I was just about to say, Crimson, and it was you that triggered it. I took last week off, and I had every intention that during that week off I was going to do bits and bobs, get things organised, get a bit nicer and everything. And then very quickly I realised I needed a week off. I was feeling a bit tired than I think I was caring to admit to myself. So I did a fair amount of editing for YouTube, so I'm going to be able to get some more of the early days of the 100 Baby Challenge up. I've got a couple, I think I've got 4 over the next 2 days that are going to come up. And did a little bit of organising behind the scenes, started the backdrop, that's got more to come to it. But really, I needed the time off. So, I have got things to do. Crimson, I owe you an answer about that fabulous picture. It's freaking awesome, dude. Seriously, I can't wait to show you guys. I just need to check it works on the little. That's the only major concern, is that this beautiful little picture that Crimson just whipped up like that is going to work, in small. I'm sure it will, darling, because you've used quite strong colours, and I'm sure it will stand up to it. It is so cool. I love it. I really love it. We have to use it somewhere, even if it doesn't work as an emote, we'll find somewhere to use it, because it is friggin' amazing. Can't wait to show you guys. Let me have a look at it in situ, make sure it does work, make sure Crimson's happy with how it looks when it's in place as well, and then we may just have another emote to play with. It's so good. No, I've just got my blankie over it, sweetheart. It's the same chair. Same knackered old bugger sitting on the same knackered old chair. Oh, but did you guys have a good time while I was away? What were you up to? I saw some of the bits and bobs that were on Discord when I could pop in and say howdy doody. But most of the time was spent with an atrocious amount of sleeping. I won't lie. Greg nearly got out the pattern of waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, just in time for him to need to remember to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Poor bugger. SpongeBob is temporarily rehomed. He's hanging out on the banister right now, but I will find somewhere for him. Don't worry. We won't lose Sponge. So I'm catching up on the chat. I do apologise for going completely silent there. But I sometimes find that if I look at it over here, it isn't as quickly updated as it is on my OBS. Although I have to struggle with it. Struggle with it, darlings. You don't know what I go through for this. About a bag of popcorn a day, actually. Oh no! Oh, I hate it when the cut goes wrong. I burnt 7 bells out of my hair. I actually burnt it. It was the first time I'd used a particular product. It was a box dye, and all I wanted it to do was to take some of the shades out of my hair. So it was bleach based, hence the fryage. But I put it on, potted, and when I took it off, my scalp felt weird. My hair was horrible. I had to chop bits off. It was so bad. Tanisha was well upset with me because 2 days later I put another bleach on because it was a ridiculous colour. I managed to get it to near enough blonde. And after Greg assessed me, he gave me permission to go ahead and dye. So I think I might be keeping my hair purple for a while. My poor hair. So I've yet to actually display my head in close detail to Tanisha or Temptress, who normally did my last cut. I'm hoping I've not done too much damage because we were aiming to do some. Well, we have plans. There's plottage. So hopefully I haven't ruined anything. Dreadful ruiner me. So, yeah. Back up on what Sophie's saying. What's wrong with your hair, sweetheart? Yes. So, holiday. First weekend we had Greg's folks up, which was awesome. We had fish and chips and hung out on Nattered and went for a walk round Ilkley, took a beautiful picture with all of the blossom out on Ilkley High Street, which just looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, love Brad Mondo. Love him, love him, love him. Well, to be honest with you, if I'd have used the bleach I normally use, I'd have been fine. I've discovered that my hair has become dry enough in my older age that it now needs more oil. And the more I feed it with oil, with good hair oil or a mixture of hair oils, the better it is. And I always use Olia, which is oil-based bleaching or dyeing, box dye. But the other one was on special offer, so I just thought I'll get that. It's designed for older hair. It'll be great. Jesus. Queen of the Dickheads has returned. I agree, Adelina. I think people should actually talk to you. I think if you say to them, I want a centimetre cut off, and they think that's not going to be enough, then they need to have a discussion with you. And they need to explain why you need to have more cut off. Otherwise, I always come away with the assumption that they fucked up. And that means no return visit, because going to the hairdressers is an anxiety-riddled agony for me. So I'm very much the kind of person that will just wander off. Sorry, I'm feeding the dogs popcorn. I will just not go back, and then probably not have a haircut for another 3 or 4 years until I build up the courage to find somebody else. Hairdressers are weird creatures. Very strange. That's why I like Temptress as well, because she's honest with me. And she'll say, you know, you need cut. You need to stop doing that to your hair. You need to put oil on it. You need to leave it the hell alone. Always honest. I normally haircut mine. Absolutely, just go in it. Random hackage. But you see, I used to have incredibly long hair. And I just got in the habit of cutting it myself, because if it's all one length or, you know, sort of semi-layered, you know, where you cut it in an angle and it just gets a little bit of layerage, nobody ever really notices unless you do something with it. So getting a cut, no one's going to notice, so I just used to do it myself. It is nice when you get a hairdresser that you properly gel with. My last hairdresser down south, she was the dog's doodadderies, my lovelies. And I was going to her for probably twice a year for a long, long time. And she never used to try and convince me to dye my hair or anything with them, because she knew that I just wanted to play with the hair colour. So I would just do box reds and that kind of thing. Which is why I don't wear a huge amount of red now, because I kind of OD'd on it. But yeah. Yeah, come on over, Adelina. Follow your hairdresser and your dreams. Bring your dog. Will be great. Oh my goodness. Talking of customer service, worst customer service ever. The first weekend we were off, like I said, we went to Ilkley, and they had a load of stalls up along one side of the street that didn't have the shops. So you could kind of jump backwards and forwards, have a look in your nose, and it was a really nice atmosphere. But the problem was it was swinging between direct, bright as you like sunshine, and then it would drop about 5 degrees and it would start snowing. And then it'd swing the other way. It was crazy. I mean, it was so nuts that we were literally, we couldn't do anything but laugh about it. Especially as poor Annette and Bill hadn't brought big coats because they thought winter was over. I don't know. You're coming to the north, dear. No, winter is never truly over here. Ripley. Hey, Ripley, what's this? Honestly. They both want each other's, but they won't share. So we're walking along, and this woman's going, does anybody know who is selling these hammocks? And they had these, like, you know, kind of that string style hammock. but it was woven together so beautifully, and it was quite soft. It was still string, it was solid stuff, but it was quite soft at the same time, so it kind of felt a bit luxurious, you know. We couldn't find anybody, because Annette, my mother-in-law, she was also looking, because she was thinking that's actually would be quite nice for us at the holiday place they go to, their friend's house in France. And so basically we stood there, nobody's coming up. We're thinking, well, that was a really stupid time for this man to wander off and have a break, you know. But if you have to go to the bathroom or something, you haven't always got someone there with you, have you? So we just put it down to that. Anyway, we wandered along to the actual stall that was next door to these hammocks that were on these funky stands, which everybody wanted the stands as well. There was about 6 people crowded around them at one point. And so I walked up, and they had these really cool, it was almost like textured leather. It wasn't full on, oh, what's that, fluffy leather, but it was kind of a much tamer version than that. Oh my goodness, awesome hats. And I'm a hat lover. I love hats, especially in summer, because it helps to shade my eyes. So I was sort of looking at it. They had them in black or black and tan. So I was looking, but I couldn't see sizes. So the guy came up, and he'd been over sat on a public bench. Came over, and he's chatting with me, and I said, oh right, interested in these hats. How much and what sizes do you have? Because I tried one on and it was so big I put it on over my woolly hat, you know. So, suede, thank you, Sophie. So he said, oh, it's a buffalo hide and all this stuff. I said, all right then. He said, well, it's definitely not your size and you shouldn't try it on with a woolly hat on. And I thought, oh, look who's got no sense of humour. So he starts looking and he finds a one in black with tan patches. Fit me perfectly. It was wonderful. Absolutely adored it. And I said, oh, okay, but do you have it in black? I really wanted the black. I don't particularly wear a lot of brown, so black would be ideal. And he sort of goes, oh, well. I can't be bothered to look. I know I've got it there somewhere, but I can't be bothered to look. Now, me and Annette both just looked at him like he was insane. These hats were 60 quid a go. And they're the kind of hats that you live with and it becomes your shape. Do you know what I mean? It's an investment hat. It's not a seasonal hat, darling. And he's got 2 people in front of him. And I know damn well if I'd have said, oh, I'm really interested, Annette would have probably bought it for me. Because she's a softie. Love her. He actually said that, Sophie. So I sort of looked at him like he was mildly insane and then thought while I was there, do you know who is selling those hammocks? They said, oh, me. So the whole time there was a crowd round the hammocks of people genuinely interested and their partner or whoever else was in them, with them. He'd been sat on the bench, not bothering to move. And then I came up to look at the hats. We thought, oh, I might see if they want to buy it. And then when I said what I wanted to buy, he's just like, can't bother to look though. And literally for the rest of the weekend, every now and again, either me or Annette would just sort of go, I can't believe he said that. And we were both so stunned that we didn't say anything to him. Because both of us have been in customer service most of our lives. Me doing the office work or working at pubs. And Annette used to run shops and she used to be a hairdresser as well. So we're both just absolutely gorbus smackest. Couldn't believe it. Hasn't put me off the hat, but I wouldn't buy it from him. I know, seriously, if you're going to do a job like that and you're bothered by a bit of snow, you're in the wrong business. Because if you're working at a stall, guess what? You're going to get rained on. You're going to get snowed on. There'll be hail. There'll be really hot days where you're uncomfortable. But what you're there for is to make a sale. And those plots, they aren't that expensive. If he'd have sold 2 or 3 hats, he'd have come away with a profit. So, I mean, honestly, I was just stunned. See, the sun's come back, eh? Absolutely stunned. Rude. Rude. I'm still pissed off about it. Can you tell? Yeah, I completely agree. You've got to get that happy balance of being friendly and approachable while still being able to manage the situation. And, you know, ideally not being a lazy so-and-so. Yeah. Hideousness. And I was actually wondering if he was doing it for somebody else, like it was somebody else's stall or somebody else's product, and he'd said he'd do it for them because for some reason they weren't able to make it. They'd like booked it and realised they'd double booked or something like that. So I wonder if he just wasn't invested in it. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, it's ridiculous. And it was a really good product as well. It was a really nice, solid hat that would have, you know, kind of really... I could almost imagine me handing it down to my nieces. But it was that kind of solid investment hat. And you don't see many of those around. And I didn't think the price was terrifying, because they were obviously made out of a good material. So he let them down. Absolutely. I do feel bad, because if he's come back and said, oh, nobody bit, people wanted to buy it. He just wasn't willing to put the effort in. Thusly, we'll call him a cunt and move right on. I'm just stashing my chocolate from my trip to Lidl earlier. They had a special on Ritter Sport. Okay. Yeah, that's why. It's exactly, Adeline. That's why I was thinking it probably wasn't his store. Appalling behaviour. And then what else? And then Bill were going on holiday. Actually, on Thursday, on Greg's birthday, his dad booked it and it didn't twig until about half an hour later, and he suddenly went, oh, whoops. So we did the whole celebration thing there. Greg got a lovely watch. I'm very jealous. Very jealous. And then we sort of had a chill couple of days. Greg did some serious investment in creating as many mounts as possible for his character in World of Warcraft. Actually, in a way, I hope it was his store, because it's his money that was being lost then. I am a vicious bitch. But bad customer service is as bad as Karens to me. Do you know what I mean? You've got people Karening all over the place, but I often wonder how many times they've had to deal with bad customer service as well, you know? And that's what's made them a little bit kind of antsy when they go in shops. Yeah, Greg had a lovely birthday. We were supposed to go to Whitby, which is a seaside town in the north of England. And it is a big bay. So you're right on the sea facing out towards Norway, that side of Great Britain, up top. And then what it does is it goes in like this and then into a little shipping harbour. So you can walk around the harbour, and if you want to, you can watch the crews doing the whole thing with the cages and catching things. You can go crabbing if you want to. And then you walk round the corner and it becomes a proper seaside with all of the penny slots and all that kind of thing. Anyway, we were going to do that because it's also got quite gothic connotations. Because it is Whitby that Dracula lands in the book Dracula. So when he comes across from Europe, he actually crashes his ship into Whitby and goes up to the big abbey, and so they've got a little kind of Dracula's experience there, and there's an awful lot of kind of gothic-y festivals up there and stuff like that, which we never go to because we're idiots and don't get organised. And some of the steampunk events are held in Whitby as well, which is awesome. Love steampunk. God, we've got some outfits. Go to Scotland. Scotland's awesome. Scotland is wicked and so beautiful. Just take enough money to be able to drive round, you know. Ideally get an electric car. Get an electric car, have money to fill it up, and then just drive, honestly. Yeah, Adelina, if you read Dracula from the beginning, you actually see him when he leaves, your name just gone, but when he leaves Chappie and heads out for England, I can't believe, oh, there it is. Because, you know, but he leaves Harker with his ladies of the night in the castle. And he goes across Europe and then by sea over to the UK, where he'd been buying properties up and down the country in order to re-establish himself in the modern age, because he'd become an old man in Transylvania, isn't it? Is it Transylvania? I can't remember. But yeah, so he'd become well aged, and he came across to the UK, to Great Britain, because it was the hub of the world. And if he wanted to become part of the modern age and start to establish his empire, that was where he needed to do it. So he came over, and when he came over, he needed to renew himself. So essentially what he did is he came over with a load of boxes of dirt, so he could sleep in the dirt from his homeland. And he would come out of the box every night and start to kill off the sailors one by one. So by the end of it, there was, I think, one guy left, tied to the wheel, just trying to keep the ship steady. And yeah, so they only knew what happened by the ship's logs. Ta-da! Watch the woman who has read Dracula and done several essays on it. So there you go. So that's why Whitby is very gothic-y. Also, if you are interested in the Dracula thing and you like a bit of alternatives, there are alternative history stories by an amazing author called Kim Newman. And basically they are written from the perspective that vampires are part and parcel of society, because Dracula wasn't thwarted as he was in the book. He actually went on to take over. So there's a load of stories that Kim Newman's done around that premise. And yeah, I read the first one and I've got the second one ready to read, but he's done a load of short stories as well. So if you get a chance to, they're definitely worth a read. And there's my book recommendation for you for today. So there we go. Whitby's awesome. And like I said, they do lots of festivals and stuff. So if you go to Whitby, you can do the usual stuff. You can get a stick of rock. You should see me first thing in the morning. I look like somebody squished my face inside my face. Hello, Kim. Hey, baby. How you doing? I forgot about that. Oh, lovely to see you, darling. We're just putting the world to rights and discussing Whitby. Oh, missed you too, darling. I missed all of you. There was a couple of times Greg said, oh, why don't you just go do a stream? And I'm like, I'm supposed to be having a holiday. Wonder what they're doing now. So, Kim, have you been to Whitby? I need backup here about how cool Whitby is. Anyway, so on the other side of the big entrance to the harbour area, there are loads of other little shops in there, and there's lots of fossil type shops and things like that. And that was actually where we wanted to go. But by the time we got there, inhaled, realised we were starving and needed fish and chips stat. And then wandered along to the penny slots, and we were kind of like, oh, we haven't got time to go to the other side, so we're going to do that. We haven't really got anything planned for Easter, so maybe, I don't know, there's going to be kids everywhere, isn't there? See you in a bit, Kimsey. Have they had the part in? It was like a charging port or something, wasn't it? If you don't mind me being so forward, just to ask about your charging port, darling. Well, fingers crossed it's a quick fix. I think things like that tend to be just a clunk and click job. You know, it's just getting the old one out, having to tidy up and putting it back in. I'm keeping my toes crossed for you. I'm also trying to cross other things, but I had a smear test today and we're going to go easy on it. Actually, that was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Because I've had a few problems in the past that they haven't been able to reach the parts they require. I have no idea why not, but you know. So yeah, so I was a little bit... But the nurse was lovely. She put me at my ease. She didn't treat me like I was a weirdo, which sometimes, yeah, and then she was sort of in. Oh, I'm going to do that now. And yeah, I felt that thing like it was trying to go through the back of your neck. And it was done. I was so impressed. Ladies, get thy smear test done. They're getting so much better at it now. If you're really worried about it, come over to the UK. We'll get you an appointment with the nurse that did mine, because she was a legend. Hey, thank you, darling. It's my attempt at my little plumb bob. I genuinely, this is much greener in real life. I'm surprised at the colour it's come out on screen. It's like apple green in real life. Unless I've brushed some purple into it, but... Anyway. As I was explaining to... Crimson. Sorry. Mine went. Just shot out of the room. Did you see it? And it kind of sloped back a little bit. But I was explaining to Crimson when we were talking about the photos. And I said to her, you know, the only thing I really would like to ask for is that I want to have my elf hair in it. Because I love my little elf hair twist. But literally, every time I dye my hair, Crimson's like, you've changed your hair again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Absolutely, Sophie. We are heavy advocates of self-help. There is more to come with the background. Just to make it a little bit more me. And also I keep remembering things. I'm kind of like, money is obviously a factor in these things. So I'm trying to use stuff I have around the house. This is an old skirt I got in a sale, which I thought might look quite nice under my floofy steampunk clothes, because obviously the skirts are quite big. But really, I mean, Annette makes them and she does them so well, they really don't need floofage, to be honest with you. So I sacrificed it quite aggressively. And now we have a curtain. Absolutely a skirt. If I... 1 second. I'm going to ruin the effect. I pull it like this. This here is the actual elastic that goes around your waist. I didn't want to completely knacker it just in case I wanted it back. So I kept the actual skirt shape so that I could stitch it back together if I wanted to. Although to be fair, I hacked at it. So I think I'd have to lose a little bit of weight before I could wear it again if I had to re-hem it. Well, I thought it might just give us a little bit of something to work on. Still need to do something over here. I'm not sure what. But then, I like my books. I like library settings. But we'll get there. Like I say, half the challenge is trying to pin down what I want, and then I can start bodging. Happy Churchill bodgers. Come from a family of bodgers. We'll find a way to do it. With one CD, load of gaffer tape, and perhaps some help because we've got really short arms. Brief description of my family there, dears. I was thinking to put some lights behind because I found some lights that we got to put outside the house and we've not used them for a couple of years. But the only thing is, the light source is here. And you see how bright it is. I'm a bit worried you wouldn't really see anything. So what I thought I'd do, hold on to the fairy lights idea until later in the year when the evenings start to darken off again. And then maybe it'll be a bit more effective if I have some lights behind the netting, just to kind of give it a bit of a back glow. We'll see. We'll see what we fancy doing. I'll probably put up Halloween lights and then not take them down for another 6 months. And I will fight you if you try to stop me. Love a Halloween deck. So let's see what else we get up to. So yeah, we did Whitby on Friday in the end. Because Thursday, which was Greg's actual birthday, it was rainy and a bit sleety and a bit unpleasant. So we decided, well, let's just have a veggie day. And the nice thing was I got to make him a birthday cake. Greg is an utter fiend for just like vanilla, jam and cream cakes. Victoria sponges. Loves that. He doesn't want fancy, he just wants to be able to eat great big hunks of jam soaked sponge. Well, what we're going to do. So anyway, he did all his cards and he got a couple of nice sort of vouchersy stuff because he really didn't want anything. Even though it was a big birthday, he really didn't want anything. I'd kind of left it to the very last minute to order him a present because I didn't want to order him something and then him suddenly go, I know what I want. Cause men. So his present actually arrived Saturday, which it was just 3 t-shirts, but it was t-shirts of specific things he really likes. So I got him an Avengers t-shirt, which was actually Iron Man, the original Iron Man chest piece on a t-shirt. So and it looks like it's glowing, just the way they designed it. So that's quite cool. And I got him a t-shirt with the name of the company that the guy in Grosse Pointe Blank runs, which is the front door for his illicit hitman work. And an Aliens t-shirt, because, yeah, Aliens, in it. One of the best twist films ever. So there you go, on a promise that when he does see something, that maybe something from the Foster shop when we go back to Whitby, see if you see something that he can say, I want that, and I want to say I got that for my 50th. I don't care if it takes us 6 months to find it. This is Greg. He's been thinking about what he wants for 6 months. Another 6 months really isn't going to upset anybody. So there we go. Oh, why have I got a little symbol up? 1 second, my darlings. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got a little alert pop-up thing. I don't think it's affecting us, but I do want to look into it later. So I've clicked the link and I'll leave it open there and read it later. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's just to say they're going to remove a stat that isn't very clear, which I kind of agree with. It's not very clear. Stanley. I named him after my maternal grandfather. My mum was oddly touched. A bit freaked, but oddly touched. But yeah, I got him for Halloween one year. And I literally walked past. And I don't normally get big stuff. I normally get like lights for windows and stuff. And I walked past him and I swear to God he looked at me in the eye. And I thought, well, my pets pick me like that. Why shouldn't this guy? And the next thing I knew, he was Stanley. I used to move him around the house. He's quite sort of not manipulable. Malleable? I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but you can move him around a lot, put him in positions. So I used to move him around the house. So you'd come in, you'd never know where Stanley was going to be. At Christmas, he's got a little Christmas hat. Stanley rules. Right? Stanley? Yeah. Stanley's a ledge. Stanley's always waving. Very interactive skeleton. There we go. So tell me, what's been happening in the Sims world that I need to be made aware of? I did launch the game just in case there were updates. He does look like Stanley! Wow, dude! Honest to Betsy. I am impressed. Maybe I should start dressing him in some of the outfits Stan Lee wears for his guest moments. Yes, I saw something about that. Not using the weddings at all. Even the most basic stand in front of something and say I do one. I don't know if I'm convinced. I haven't watched any reviews of that. And normally I jump on and watch like Little Simsy or somebody like that when there's updates, but the only thing I watched of Little Simsy was the beginning and the very end of her 12-hour stream from yesterday. Would you stop poking me? This is my lunch, okay? You keep stealing. Puppers, what they like. Made a rod for my own back, let's be honest. Okay. Let's load the game and see if we can remember what the darn hell we were doing. There it is. It's the Gussetts. Let me switch over. It seems to have launched. We're all on tenterhooks. Anytime. My laptop, my PC sounds like it's going to take off, so that's a good sign. I know, I swear to God, people keep taking away some of the children we've had. I thought we were in the 90s. Let's just check. Who's this? This is Moonat, right. Just in case I've forgotten to note down some. So, let's see. We start off, as always, at the top. There's Gorgy Kitty having a schnoozle. Let's pop these walls down, they're just irritating. Okay. There's Vanellope. Mulan snoozing. Sneezy appears to be yomping about the place. Sleepy is in accordance with all things sleepy. Ah, I see where the problem lies. Which controls am I using here? That explains it. How to completely fiddle with your mind. Oh no, honey. I've actually had a couple of blurry moments myself on my stream, my live stream, that I watch on the stream manager. So I don't think it's all you, sweetheart. Oh yeah, you started something there, Kim. We're not going to have 7 dwarfs. And that was instead of the llama, of course. Right, pop you there. Need to just quickly move stuff around. Is that right? How many kids have we got in this house? Hang on a second. Because that's the two. Yeah, I shouldn't need to do that at all. What's going on? What am I doing? What am I doing? Honest to goodness. Let's pop them in there. Oh, honey. It's lovely to have you back, and thank you so much. I'm really pleased with my hair. It was traumatic. But now I know not to deviate from what I know. Stick with what you know. Stick with what you works. Okay. What's that? Nothing to sell here. We've got a couple of grand in, so we're all right. Okay, you. Right, who's that? That is Sleepy. Sleepy is sleeping in the wrong bed. Sleepy should be sleeping over here. Okay. I'm assuming somebody must have died because everybody's miserable. That's apt for another piece of learning programming. Oh, sweetheart. Anxiety sucks balls. Absolutely hate it. Mine stealth bombs me. I hate it so much. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. I'll think I'm just a bit excited. Do you know what I mean? I get that kind of thing going, and then I suddenly realise that I'm on the verge of terrified. And it's like I can't spot it coming. Hate anxiety. Really sucks. Ripley, what are you doing over there? Do you think relocating will help? Creature stayed where he was. He got popcorn. You moved. You did not. I'm not that cruel. Here you go, baby girl. Oh, Kim. That's awful.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Swing by Clinkies. Did I put sugar in that? Not sure I did. It's quite a mellow one, that one, so you don't always know. Was there a delay? Or did you not hear it? I definitely heard it. I heard it. Oh, there is a delay, isn't there? Oh dear. It was very delayed, love. I'm not entirely sure why it's suddenly that delayed. It was absolutely fine a minute ago. I don't know if we had a shuddering pause of some sort. Not good. Not good. Right, you. Let me get rid of that plate for you. Of course, Kitty doesn't have a job. Right, shall we get you to cook? Go for mac and cheese this time. Oh, go to the bloody toilet, you weirdo. I'm going to stick to my guns here. You will resume this. And then we'll have you call the sadness hotline because, oh my God. Okay. And then I think all of these girls mixed drinks, own a bar, own 2 bar stools. Well, sorry, don't think you're going to be achieving that. Let's get you guys doing some yoga. That'll sort you right out. I've decided. Yeah, I'm seeing the delay on my little pad. Oh, who's kicked it now? Opal. Wow. That was quite recent. How does one sell power or water? Okay. Ember. Yep, that was the other twin. Oh my goodness, my darlings. My holiday was lovely, Kim. Very indulgent, ate loads, put weight on, which is the aim. Discovered a new game where I had a new floof and a new crow. And I've got a brown bear and a raccoon and a whole farm. And I think a silver fox. And I've got a man who does wood, and a girl who does weeds, and a woman who makes bread products, and a man who makes ice cream, and another man who's just come along who pounds my stones for me. Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry. Where are you? You, clean shed, you. Call over Gertrude. Gertrude needs some attention. Look at the state of her. Power on through, Vanellope. Power on through. Yay! Cow time. Clean that cow. Don't stare at me like that. Mummy is allowed sustenance, darlings. Farmville 3. It's an app. Oh, I couldn't resist. Somebody mentioned Farmville and I was just like, oh, they have to have an app for it. They have to. Excuse me, did I not just ask you to milk the cow? It's the usual kind of thing, you know, they want you to spend money, but if you're patient, you can do stuff. But, oh no, I shouldn't get her to do it because we don't get the milk then, do we? Or do we? Was it just a bloop before? Right. I honestly have done nothing Sims related apart from tear up a skirt for the back curtain. That is it. I've had a holiday. Oh, there we go. It did come through. Excellent. It's unhealthy. Don't do it. Eat normal food, you weirdo. Ducks! And just in time to see Floof considering a pee. There she goes. Good on you, Floof. Well, why don't you come and play on here? Miserably. Oh, she probably should eat first, shouldn't she? Oh yeah, she has to eat first. You're a wreck, chick. Get something to eat. Have you eaten? You need to pee. You're doing it. Well done. Better organised than your sisters. You need to eat as well. Let's fill that. Poor Floof, she's starved if you don't do something about it. Just adjust myself. Let's make some money off of these dirty plates. Yeah. Oh God. Do you know what, Mulan? I think you go repair that. Your mum's getting a boogie on. Don't get in the way. You can petition me all you like. I'm a hard woman to convince. Ah, excellent. Always nice to have somebody who enjoys handiness. I mean, you're not good at it, but you enjoy it. Mm. House full of girls again. I'm heavily influenced by floofs. Let's just put it that way. As required, I will swat and dip at any point. Oh, Ripley. What have I pressed now? There it is. Sorry guys, I pressed a button and floated off into a world of God knows where. Ripley. What? We're having a staring competition right now. So solemn. There you go. Okay. So, oh, I've lost earlier chat. Why has it done that? Ah, there it is. Lovely. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Honestly, who lets me press buttons? Crazies. Come on. There we go. Dedicatedly watering all the plants that are in and out of her plant rack. Okay, let's have you call the sadness hotline again. You call the sadness hotline again. You, let's have you pour your sadness into some art. Let's take the dog for a jog, I think. There we go. Go for a jog. Good. Sure, why not? Pretty boy. Did you finish that already? Okay. Select collector. Take a bath. That might make you feel better. Hey Hub, how you doing? Any worrying sneezes, or have we managed to cope?
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinkies. Oh, that's lovely. Tell you what, Joe, we've just reached an age, mate.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Well, if I must. We are perilously close. How far along is she? Because she's huge. Oh, she's in her 3rd trimester. Ah! We've gone into labour. We've gone into labour. Save. E. Oh. Gee whiz, girls. Okay, have we got any books they can be writing in? Ooh, Adelina's going in hard with another girl. Way! Sorry. I'm FNAF queen today, aren't I? There we go, get that lot sold. Oh my goodness, it's putting me on the spot. I don't know if I can remember how to do it either. Practice makes perfect. Gosh, Adelina, you're so my right hand now that you do stuff I don't even know how to do. Oh, Beehive. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. You are such a cutie. Oh, and that brings us back up to 7 subscribers. Did you manage to get the prediction running, Adelina? Or is that an old one I'm looking at? Okay, I've literally just copied something. There you go, there's a gender prediction. It's an old one I just ripped off of Adelina. I have no idea what I'm doing, mate. Honestly, Adelina, you know so much more about managing this stream than I do. Where's she gone? Oh dear, she's still very sad. Maybe we should have her call the sadness hotline one more time. Wow, strong support of the girl here. Obviously, as always, this prediction is based on the first one to pop out. So if it's twins and mixed, no, that doesn't mean everybody wins. The little window about the prediction is sitting right over chat, so I'm struggling to keep up with chat because I have like 3 lines visible. Okay, it's nearly over. We'll go to the loo then, mate. Jeez, you grown woman. Hey, baby.
61.
How you doing?
I'm doing. Mwah.
I left your knee pads in the kitchen for you.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Everybody's saying hello to you, Greggy.
Hi everybody. How are we all today?
It's a boy! Oh my goodness.
Oh, hello Claus.
Okay, so the outcome is boy.
Come on, Ripley. Come on. Bite creature.
Complete prediction. There we go. And boy, 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 boy. I'm not sure what else I need to do at this stage. Oh, Adelina says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Adelina.
So 650 channel points go to Beehive. Good work, lady. Right. Meant to isn't the same as did though, my darling, I'm afraid. Okay then, so I need a name of a dwarf from Beehive, please.
Stabby. Stabby's a dwarf, isn't he?
Sorry, Jay, I wasn't able to keep up with it because of the way the prediction was. I could see you were putting something up, but I didn't get a chance to read it. I'll catch up in a bit, my love. Was Sully a dwarf? I think Sully's kind of the anti-dwarf, isn't it? That's okay. Kim will have to win to get her dwarfs. We'll go Sully. I like the idea of trying to dress somebody like Sully. Sully it is. Sully Gusset. That sounds filthy. Oh, another boy. Another boy. Oh, Greg, you have to pick a Disney name. Male Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, Disney character. What do you watch on Disney?
I can't remember. Mainly Avengers.
Well, there you go. Pick somebody from the Avengers.
You put me on the spot.
Oh, baby, don't run away. Oh, my poor little old man.
Dutch.
Dutch. It's not. It's on the Disney Channel. It's not made by Disney, is it? You can't name it after Arnold Schwarzenegger in Pig and Predator. Oh my God. Greg is very literal when you give instructions. What do you watch on the Disney Channel? I watch Predator. Well, name you after Predator.
At least I didn't call it Billy.
Billy, don't be a hero. Okay, I'll choose.
Stabby. Stabby the dwarf.
I'm not choosing Stabby the Dwarf. It's Sully and Mike, isn't it? Mike Wazowski. How the hell do you spell Wazowski? We're totally naming this kid Wazowski, by the way. I'm not naming it Douche. It's Dutch, not douche. Mike. Oh, actually that's not as complicated a spelling as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than that. Wazowski. It's got Sully and Wazowski. I'm proud of those names. Sully. And baby 90 was... She says checking the spelling again. You probably just feed that child, thank you, and rock and cuddle. Oh, dude. Okay, let's get them into the nursery. Well, they've flattened some of our fish there, haven't we? What's going on? Why are you over there? Going to do with a very seasick child. Where's the other one gone? There we go. The counter! The counter! I'll get the counter! Okay, I'm coming! I'm coming! The baby counter is now... Dun, dun, dun! 90! We have done it, guys. We have done it. We've actually managed to crest the final wave. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? That's not right. Press that button. There we go. Cool. So, let's get these kiddos dealt with. Oh no, why am I bottle feeding her? She's got perfectly good boobies. Let's get this going. Oh, here we go. Kids in the way. And then once we've done that, we'll probably give you a shower. You kid, what you doing? Go to sleep. You go to sleep. What are you girls up to? Could you mop the floor whether your mother pissed herself after giving birth? Yeah, we'll have to think of something. Plus, I want to get that body count up. It's very, very low. There she goes. Everybody just walks round her. I was just giving birth and now she's flat out on the floor. Get her a shower. Not sure if you're still on hard, but I've just seen your house update. Dickheads. Well, let's see how they feel once they've had time to see you not panicking. Okay, let's send you to sleep. Currently, I'm eating my lunchtime popcorn. Later, it will be tilapia, roasted tomatoes, and quinoa with veg. Oops. Right. Oh, for pity's sake. Just go to sleep, will ya? Probably never even met the dudes. Oh. Come on, you've had enough of that sleep thing. Yes, it's a whitefish. Really nice flavour. Why can't super efficient baby care include breastfeeding? Why does it automatically go to bottle? That's my question. Adelina, all the patience in the world. Oh, soup's good when you're not well though, isn't it? Proper lines the stomach, you get that nice warm feeling inside. Greg loves this soup. I mean, I like soup, don't get me wrong. My soup is practically a stew. I like it thick and I like lots of bits in it, so I get big soup. He'll get exactly the same flavour, but regular soup. I'm trying to convince him that big soup is the way to go forward, but he's not having it. And he likes cream of chicken. Oof. Tomato soap with a toasted cheese sandwich. Might not help with the nasal aspect because of the cheese, but oh, so good. I like French toast with melty cheese things on top. That's good. And as if by magic, a floof appeared. Ooh, salty butter. Where me and my friend used to have our indulgent girly nights. She'd come to mine, we'd get in the car, go to Sainsbury's probably because it was the nearest, and we would get food that we could just sit and pick out all night, and she always insisted on buying salty butter. So we'd have really nicely salty butter with bread and cheese and loads of other stuff that she never got to eat at home because there was like a bunch of them living in the house, and just it was an absolute nightmare keeping everyone fed, so they kind of stuck to the main food groups, you know. We used to have such wicked evenings sitting there in front of movies we'd watched 1,000 times, so we didn't actually have to think. Love it. Thanks for popping on by, sweetheart. Take care of yourself, okay? Love you, Kim. And I finally reached the point where I can just pour it into my mouth, and I'm getting sick of putting my hand in. Never been entirely sure what I'm going to meet. That was more than I thought. What has that kid done to that toilet? By the way, in case you're worried, I haven't eaten this whole bag, and not just in the sense that the dogs did eat a fair amount of it, but I decanted, so I've got some for tomorrow as well. They are quite large bags, and even if I do feed the dogs as much as they want, it's still a lot to get through. Oh, honestly, it's so good. I have this habit of finding something I like and then going at it for a long time. A bit like Greg. And unfortunately, I did that with my love of grilled cheese and tomato soup. And yeah, I had to take an enforced break before I turned into the motherfucker. That reminds me, I wanted to look something up in here. You see, I'm looking in Dracula, as we discussed earlier, because I was looking for a name. Oh, don't you hate it when you know that you're looking for something and you know it's can't find it. I'm looking for a name. How annoying. How annoying. Ah, I'll do it later. But I wanted to name my newest little acquirement. You see, when we were playing the penny slots, there were little sort of poppy prizes. Just little packs of crayons or little kind of stress, anxiety things. And I was determined one was coming home with me. And so I'd like to introduce the newest pet for our stream. And I'm going to name him after one of the characters in Dracula in honour of Whitby. So there we go. He is gorgeous, isn't he? And the moment I saw him sat on top of a pile of 2 peas, I knew he was coming home with me. Come hell or high water. He's my little octopus. And once I find the name of the character, hopefully it's a good name, then I will announce the name. He's so cute. Oh, bless you, Sophie. I know, but I just sort of... I did put a little bit of weight on last week. We did have a lot of... On Saturday night, I said to Greg, do you know what I really fancy? He's like, go on, in a vain hope that I'll pick dinner, you know. And I said, I really fancy chicken and waffles. He's like, I'm on it. So we found some waffles, like the circular ones, like American waffles, but they were made with wheat, which Greg's not a big fan of, but he choked them down with a bit of syrup to help. And yeah, I bought a bucket of chicken, but it came with all these other little bits and bobs. And so I had like 2 chips, 2 bits of chicken, a piece of boneless chicken, and I was like, I'm done. I'm spent. I'm done. Craig's like, they were really small bits of chicken. I'm like, yeah, but I can't eat a lot, you know. I said, look, I'm going to go and have a bath. I'm feeling a bit migrainey. And you can watch whatever movie you fancy. So he's like, you're all right then. So when he came upstairs, I said, what did you do with the leftover chicken? He said, there were only 3 pieces left. So he literally sat there non-stop eating chicken the entire night. So we had like a bag of, I don't know how many pieces of boneless chicken, like Gussetts style, but with their batter. And then the big pieces of chicken, I think there were 10. Oh my goodness. But now I want it. Yes, Adelina, tell us something in Korean. Mm. 2p machines are wicked. There are 2 things you must always do when you are at the seaside. You must go to the penny slots, or the 2p slots now, and try and see if you can win anything on them. And you also need to buy a bit of ket, like a sweet you would only ever buy at the seaside. Like those massive dummies made of like hard candy, or my nougat downstairs, which has big chunks of fruit in it, so you fruity nougat. Oh, stuff you would never buy normally. But you have to do it. And then you get to play on the beach. They were still allowing dogs on. I wish I'd known we could have brought the dogs, but never mind. Oh, Sarangaho? No, that's not how you pronounce it, is it? Sarang... It's that GH that's getting me. That is amazing though. So cute. It's such a beautiful looking language, isn't it? Oh, I suck at the claw machines. I get angry really quickly and then that's it. It's done. I'm spent. I'm off, you know. Did you know you match my hair, mate? Oh, do excuse me. I shall have to look at that later. I can't read it properly and I'm not going to sit here and peer myopically at my phone. Oh, go away. Good. Right, so. Oh, babies, are they upstairs crying? Yeah, they are. Oh, jeez. Everybody's a misery. Go and give yourself a talking to. Where is she? Oh, she's here. The claw. I keep trying to explain to Greg on several occasions that the law is if you see the sea first, you have to buy ice creams for everybody. I mean, he still does buy ice creams, but I have to ask him. No, we didn't have ice creams the other day because, to be honest with you, it was brassic. It was a proper cold. Kid, do you know what? Could you please beggar off? Oh, trying to sort these darn kids out. Okay, listen, let's get some super efficient baby care. Oh, are you taking the piss? Kid, go and give yourself a pep talk. Get out of it. Am I clicking the wrong one? That might explain it. Right, let me get rid of you. You can polish that to perfection. You can stop throwing your toys out the pram. Get over here and sort this child out. Anybody notice if I cheated and hired a nanny? Fucking kid's back again. Get out of it. Go for a jog with the dog. Right. I haven't used a nanny in so long. For obvious reasons, you're not allowed to in this game, but... Oh. Starting to lose it. Okay, why don't you two go play somewhere? Trick into believing giant chickens. Is she the one that wants to be mischievous? You dick. Give yourself a pep talk. You, stop. Oh, I'll pee. I'll let you pee. Oh, this is... I actually don't even know if I have used a nanny in Sims 4 at all, to be honest with you. I used to use it in Sims 2. Don't think I've used it here. Yeah, Sims 4 seems to have massive gaps in its abilities, doesn't it? Bless it. I think there's just been too much laid on it. I think what they might have been better off doing is taking a year to actually develop Sims 5. Because they're trying to cram so much stuff into this that maybe would have been better as part of the base game of 5. If you catch my drift? Sort this out because it's still how it was for the last guy. Let's get this moved out here. Sorry, haven't switched it on. I just launch it, I don't think to put it on. Semi-wall up so I can actually see. There we are. Oops, wrong way. Whoa, hello. Press the wrong button. No. Right. So I want to be here. There it goes. Finally. Total brain fart there about which button to use. Go live. I'd quite like you to release his spirit. I think everybody else has already been done. Yeah, I'll get you to go and release his spirit. You guys, let's have you call Sadness hotline. And then I think we'll get you to do some homework. Oh, you've already done it. Well done, you. Good stuff, fella. So just these little negative Nellies that need to do their homework. Sully and Wazowski could keep quiet for a while. That would be freaking awesome. So what do you think they mean by the term open world? I don't know. I get suspicious that that companies use terms that don't necessarily mean what they think it means. Does that sound stupid? I'm sorry. It probably sounds really condescending, but in the sense that you can go anywhere you want. Maybe I'm being a bit dim. I think I'm being a bit dim, guys. I am going to look up the term open world and see what it means, because I think I'm thinking of something else. Okay. So on Wikipedia they define it, a video game in open world, as a game mechanic of using a virtual world that the player can explore and approach objectives freely, as opposed to a world with more linear and structured gameplay. While games have used the open world design since the 80s, the implementation in Grand Theft Auto 3 set the standard. So you've got to walk everywhere? Seen a bit, Beehive. Yeah. And you see, I'm not that bothered by... Ooh. You know, it's nice that they can walk places and go places rather than being one place to another. That does give that kind of break in it, doesn't it? But, yeah, I don't think that... It's not a deal breaker for me, let's just put it that way. Okay, how are we getting on here? Oh, gosh, stop picking things up, woman. Drop these walls down, see what the darn hell I'm doing. Sell that. Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody wants something a little bit different from each experience with a game, don't they? I mean, from my perspective, I'm very happy creating gameplay for myself, if you know what I mean. So in some ways, you know, maybe I don't need to see them walking somewhere, or I don't need to see the actual cab they take to get somewhere. But then, if they make it fun, if it adds something to the storytelling and the environment, then I'm certainly not going to be upset. It's just not, I know, it's just not something I feel strongly about, I guess. No, I don't think there's been any confirmation. They're still flogging a dead horse with Sims 4, aren't they? I mean, I love Sims 4. I really genuinely love Sims 4. But I just want them to stop adding layers and layers of patches and stuff and then wondering why things go wrong. Do you get my drift? I've reached the point where I'd quite like to have something that's got a solid base world with solid gameplay that I don't have to keep paying money for because they've decided to add something on later on. I know they're there to make money, but if they did a Sims 5, people would so buy it. You know that. But I mean, that's the thing. You've got to expect bugs if you're constantly patching something. Because once you start slapping stuff in, there's always going to be something that reacts badly, goes wrong, interferes with the process, you know. Well, I mean, one of the things that I've heard people complaining about is that things that were in stuff like University Pack or some of the other packs are now being merged into the base game. So when people are getting the base game, they're getting some of the things that people have paid extra money for, because it's a couple of years down the line. It's just like, oh, we'll just put it in the base game. That'll solve the problem. Get rid of that. Do this. And the thing is, people do get to a point where they start to feel a little bit like they're being ripped off. If they're expected to spend £5 or £6 on a new pack every few weeks or months, people are going to get frustrated. Of course they are. Yeah. You know, and I do understand as well that maybe the technology isn't there for them to do everything the first time. I do understand that. You know, I understand that maybe they weren't in a position to have a proper wedding style in the base game because they wanted to hit the deadlines, they wanted to ensure they could make money in the future, whatever. But it's, I think in a game like this, where people build families and generations and yada yada yada, it's, oh, who is getting in the way of these kids? Who is it? Oh. So frustrating. So frustrating. Yes, what was I ranting about? It probably wasn't very interesting if I've forgotten in an instant. No, expansions, yeah. I agree with you. I think, you know, you're always going to come up with ideas later and you're always going to think, oh, I wish I added. And that's the wonderfulness of things like this, is that you can add to the game. I can't believe that the base game can continue to support the patching and patching and patching of all of these new additions and new this, new that. Because, you know, it's just, it starts to feel a bit bodge jobby. Do you know what I mean? Every time something comes out, something else goes wrong. Or it just doesn't work. Oh, yes. We haven't seen Izumi in a while, but I don't really want to go out on a date. I've got 2 kids. How about we invite her over for dinner? Let's text her. Send a text to Izumi. There she is. Give yourself a pep talk. It really is. I mean, it's really... This should be a game that you can just sling in and play. And it's like, is it going to be every Thursday that my stream's going to get knocked off because you've forced through another update? Do you know what I mean? Or whatever day of the week it was. I think it was Thursdays. So yeah, so it's kind of frustrating. You just want them to kind of use a bit of common sense, I suppose. Sorry, I'm just trying to, here we go. Because it's sort of like the time it's going out, that is a key time for a lot of streamers. You've got people like me that are wrapping up from afternoon into evening. You've got people that are playing from evening through to night. And then you've got people in the US that are actually playing their morning lunchtime. So there's got to be a lot of people online at that time. Unless that's just me being snarky. Oh, talking of which, we probably should save, shouldn't we? I am... Do I want to break? I probably should pop to the toilet, shouldn't I? Right, I'm going to take a quick break, my darlings. I've had no music on. What am I like? Not a jot of it. What am I like indeed? Let's get this going. There we are. Okay then, guys, I'm going to pop off just for a couple of minutes. Bit of an eye rest. Pop to the loo. And then when I come back, we'll see if we can get these teenagers out of this damn house and have a little night with Azumi as well. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, and I promise I won't be quite as whiny. Possibly. Sorry, I was a little longer than I intended to be. I just wanted to quickly text Jay back about his message earlier. Make sure he's okay. Selling a house is so frustrating sometimes. Okay, so... here she is. There's a lovely lady. Okay, let's finish this chili off. And everybody can have something to eat. Thank you, Adelina. Oh, I've got that twinge just behind my eye. All weekend I've had a migraine trying to get out. It's just really frustrating, you know. Jesus, she's eating peas, dude. We can age up the toddlers. Okay, let's get this done. Oh, come on, dear. I mean, I know it's a big old bowl, but you really are milking it. Right, let's call everybody to meal. Chat. Go on. Help out. Let's get rid of some of this tut as well. Bit of cardboard. Oh. So will your training be done remotely, Adelina? Excellent. Can just imagine you with your professional top and a pair of ripped hot pants underneath. I look professional from tits up. So they can make sure it's you. Oh, I get it. And if they haven't sent a thingy over, then you won't have a laptop to have that Zoom call. I get it. Can you not do that on your phone though? I mean, it's not as ideal, but it's still doable, isn't it? I'm sure I've done Zoom on a pad. Oh, or did I do it on my laptop? Might have been my laptop or Greg's laptop, I can't remember. They want your name in blood first. Where are you guys? What? What's happened? What's wrong, darling? Oh, fuck. Was it Mulan? Oh, it was Mulan who liked it, wasn't it? Go be handy. Get everybody working for a living here. Good grief. Okay, use the toilet. Where's she off to now? No, you're not repairing that. You're going for a pee. Your daughter can repair that. It's her job to repair things, and my job to bitch about them repairing things. I remember in our job, because we were a call centre, they said that you should wear business casual. And then they said, oh, just casual's fine. And then a few of the blokes really took it too far. They were literally coming in like, before it was fashionable, grey work tracky bottoms and stuff like that. And I was not very smart either, I won't lie. So they returned it to business casual, but of course everybody was then like, well, now I've got to go out and buy clothes. This is costing me money now. I had clothes I could wear and I could still work in and yada yada yada. So yeah, that kicked off big style. But in the end, I do think that if you're going to work, you should be dressed appropriately for work. Just because it makes you feel different. It gives you a different attitude. It's like, now I am becoming the corporate one, and then I'm going to go home and be the slob in front of the telly with the chocolate one. I'm out of coffee. Well, they won't see them, will they? I think you should wear the shortest shorts you possibly can. So short, you're actually wearing them on your head. That's how short they are. Oh. It's a pleasing sound, the stirring of sugar into coffee. Actually, that was quite warm. There's my tissues. There they are. Underneath a pile of popcorn. I actually think that people working from home is a brilliant idea. As long as you can get the appropriate culture developed where people can communicate effectively and they are able to ask questions and chat as freely as they would do normally in an office environment, then I think that you should be able to work from home. I see no issue with it. Well, I think if you're hired to work remotely, then, you know, going in the office is obviously more costly for you. You should be able to claim. Get mileage or something. Right, did she? That's fine, it was refilled. Let's have you go use the loo. Clean that lightly. brisk shower. You've been a busy bunny. Meanwhile, upstairs, you should age up the toddlers. How far along are we with these two? Wrong one. Okay, so they are B students, so there is still potential. Maybe I should make them do... Oh! Wazowski aged up! Okay, so Wazowski is... clingy. Nice. Oh, that's fantastic, Adelina. It's good that they've outlined that. It's such an anti-culture to it. And Sully is angelic. Ah, one of each. Okay, let's just get rid of these. Grab the beds. Move, there we go, right. There we are, bed, stuff to play with. We'll deal with the pittle side of things later. Okay. You guys hungry? No? Okay. Why don't we potty train one of them? Let's potty train with Sully. Don't me. You can manage. Lovely. Telling stories. Cuteness. Oh. There she is. The love of Kitty's life. But because of her calling to wipe out men and breed hard, she must always keep her at a slight distance. Anyway, right, so once you've done that, let's potty train Tutheran. What time is it? Oh, there's no time to do the cow now. Get Mummy to sort that out. Send him hunting. Her hunting. Well, they're bees, so there is hope that they could go A today. But I've got a feeling it's not going to be that easy. We'll try our best to get rid of them. In, out, in, out, in, out. It's a whirlwind. Aw, little woofter. Oh dear, Gertrude is issuing her royal commandment. Can you polish that to perfection? And then we will potty train Sully. Ooh. Let's sort this out as well. Let's get them going with the lap. Oh, not all of them. Silly lady. There we go. Right, so let's give that one to Tutheran. Tell them to start learning Flip Block Baby for movement.
Chuff,
And
chuff.
you, once you've finished,
Olamid
have
lanab.
you
Fibalo doyam. Gnu shunka.
do this. Pop that there, and then you can
Huh. Hinerfa frosh.
put in your
Zimzig
own
winarb.
inventory. These two I'll put back with
Winkapa
her.
Fernic. Boobies. Aw.
There we
Gibbs.
go.
Yatabu.
What's that? Oh, present.
Olamid lanab. Fibalo doyams. Gnu
Open
shunka.
that. Good hunting, Tex.
Zimzig winarb.
Let's get in
Bin Kappa
here.
Fernic.
Let's
Boobies.
have them study hard.
Aha.
We love you, but we want you to beggar off.
Yabahorn grub. Yanasej.
Hopefully we've mended enough stuff that not have to repair anything until the next lot of teenagers are up. What's going on here? Why are you not? Go on, there you go. Just do a sneaky save. That was being a bit weird then. Fossilized alien skull. Wicked. Is that your phone? Okay. During free time, Sleepy drew an inappropriate piece of artwork and showed it to classmates. It caused lots of giggling and disrupted the rest of the school day. We encourage creativity. Oh, we do. Take the drawing and punish her. Teacher is responsible here. We encourage creativity and a little bit of mischievousness. Oh dear. Right, Kitty Winks. Don't want to be an astronaut. Hello.
Oh, baby.
You right?
I'm getting in the shower.
Okay, honey bunny. What are you munching on?
Crisps.
Fair enough. Oh shoot. Oh, that's not good.
No.
That looks like it could be a bike.
But of course, they were at the crossing by what I could see.
Oh, horrible. Sorry guys, just to let you know, while I was on break, well, while I was on the loo actually, Greg and I were talking and he said the reason that he was a little bit home a little bit later than he anticipated was that there was a massive crash on the dual carriageway near us, and he just showed me the picture and it looks, yeah, I think that's a bike.
It's a bike or a pedestrian.
Dear. Whatever, it was a big boo-boo. Do you remember what name I came up with for this? Because if not, I'm going to take a character from Thingy.
No.
It's not coming back to me. Normally I look at them and I know what their name is, but I might go with Quincy. Quincy's a character in Dracula.
Also a medical MD.
Ah, Quincy MD. Quincy it is. Quincy it is. So, oh, just do the minimum, sweetheart. Nobody ever appreciates it when you try hard. Right. God, that was really bitter, wasn't it? Jake is bitter today. Sneezy's super excited to turn in a dolphin poster. But the kids crowding around the other kids, which shimmers with silvery detail. It'll just make Sneezy sneeze. Just turn it in on time. Okay. Oh no! Oh, Floof. Floof, baby. Oh, as soon as she calls. Let's check Floof over. I have the concerns. Kid, let's... Why is this not working for him? Enable toddler apps. There we go. Must have pressed a button. I always press a button. Where's Floof? Wake up. Floof is coming back. Floof has an injury. We must check Floof over. I'm not a huge fan of brownies, but I must admit I saw a couple of boxes of cake mix for brownies, and I was so tempted. But Greg doesn't like chocolate cake. Like I said earlier, he really is kind of like a fairy cake or a muffin or a big old Victoria sponge type guy. Hey creature. So he just wouldn't really eat brownies. So it would be a huge investment. I don't know, I could freeze them and just grab them when I want them. Probably should have done that, shouldn't I? They're on special offer, I can go back. But yeah, so it was an angle. They come in squares or oblongs, and that's it. Okay then, scratch favourite spot, and then let's give. Oh look! Give vet treat, wellness, and then I think it would be advisable to give Floof a bath because he looks stinky. And we need to sort out these kids, don't we? Isn't it funny how you see certain foods and they have to happen a certain way? It's like I am a diagonal sandwich girl. Greg is a straight. Makes a lot of sense if you think about it. His parents are straight. I think my parents were always diagonal, but we were making sandwiches like, you know, catering style. You know, it needs to look fancy in a triangle. But yes, so it's quite funny how you get it in your head it has to be a certain way. It's kind of funny. Mum telling me when she's getting her new glasses. Talking of which, I don't know if you guys remember, but I do wear contact lenses, and I've got a bit of a backup of contact lenses, so I want to start wearing them more often. Plus, I think it gives my eyes a bit of change, you know, makes them react a different way. But because they're not able to do varifocal, essentially, I got told that if I wanted to do close stuff like reading and stuff like that for a sustained period, that I should just get a pair of reading glasses, just the ones that you buy over the counter, sorry. While I was in Lidl, they had reading glasses. I was gobsmacked. So I thought, as they were, and I believe the phrase is dirt cheap, I would grab a couple. So, oh gosh, tied into everything. Here we go. So I've got these little cuties. Red vibe going on there. And truly keeping in the spirit of silliness, and I've ripped these boxes to shreds, so they better bloody be the right ones. I've got purple ones too. So there we go. So when I'm streaming in my contact lenses, if I'm feeling a bit of strain or if I feel like I'm not seeing the stuff properly, I can whip on my reading specs. Quite excited. I've never had over-the-counter glasses before. It's an absolute, it was like my mind was blown when I got contact lenses and I had to go get sunglasses because light sensitivity. My mind was blown that I could just go and pick up sunglasses over the counter. No prescriptions, no 2-week wait, no measurements. Basically, oh, that really isn't looking very happy, is it? You see, my end, I'm fine. A little bit of amber here and there, but I'm not getting any major things. But it looks like you guys are getting some significant delays out there. Essentially, because my glasses are varifocals, the top is designed for looking at distances, general everyday stuff. But when I'm reading and look down, I'm actually looking through a slightly stronger lens. So they've blended it. And that means, obviously, I can do reading and have clear reading-ish. What these do is these cover the 1.5 difference between the top part of my glasses and the bottom part. So my contact lenses are the top part of my glasses, and these will boost when I'm reading so that I'm able to do the reading I would normally do through the bottom of these lenses. So basically, I don't have to wear them all the time. They are literally just little cheap glasses I can throw on and just boost my eyes when they need it. I'm quite excited. I quite like the idea of being able to wear glasses and have them like this and look over the top at people and still be able to see. Because when I do it, all that happens is both eyes go crossed and shoot off in one direction, and it's just a bit weird. Oh, just about to get the kids back. How are we doing? That sounds promising. A student. A students! Brilliant. And these guys are B already. That is superb. Fantastic. Let's get them aged out. Oh, damn you. It's just spoiled. That's not fair. Okay. Okay, Mum. Oh, you're tired, aren't you? Let's get you to go to bed and have a nap. And you... No, Mulan. You, after your coffee, can cook wet cake. I really like that dress on her. There's so many times I've tried to dress Sims in it, and it really just sits strangely if you are in any way not stick thin. And she's very, very thin. And that looks like she's adding a lot of gin or apple cider in. I'm not sure which. Oh, I love that outfit on her. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Can you resume the white cake, please?
Yeshla.
Talking of which, let's have a quick check, see if there's anything we need to snaffle. Okay, let's get you to the coffee machine. I just need you awake long enough to age up, find a job, feck off. I'll let you keep your journal though, because that's a bit mean, taking that away. Right, get rid of that. Jeez, how's Gertrude doing? Oh, where's Gertrude gone? I've gone somewhere weird. Where am I? Okay. There we are. Okay, refill feed, clean shed. You call over Gertrude. They've eaten the cake. Motherfuckers. 2 seconds I looked away. I am most certainly not cute. You've been talking to Greg? Greg says things like that. He's mean. Oh. Tell you what, this has been a really good exercise for me in learning to take compliments, because I can't. I absolutely every part of my body wants to reject it when somebody says something nice about me. It made me a real bugger to try and manage and reward, because there was no ringing bells and making me feel happy with my achievements. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I do find it difficult taking compliments. But who's on fire? Where's the fire? Oh my god, how's that happened? Okay, we need to call the fire department. And we need to get the kids out of the house. Dude, what are you doing? Oh. This looks like... Oh, there we go. That is absolutely crazy. What did it burn? Okay, throw that away and clean the floor and throw that away. I'm trying to work out what burnt. Oh, and then have a piss. And then you, could you put some candles on that before people start eating it? Come on, my bumpy beauty. Let's get you to the pee. That's better. Well, that still seems to work. Probably something left on the fireplace. Sneaky plate's been hidden. Okay. Let's have you blow out the candles. Whee! So Vanellope's final trait is genius. Ah. So she is public enemy number 1, the dastardly, cheerful, adventurous genius that is Vanellope Gusset. Dun dun dun! To get her a job in the criminal path. Let's just pop some candles on there. She is very attractive though, isn't she? Very beautiful. Right, you, let's find you a job. No, that one, silly woman. Right, find a job. Floofage? Oh, big old floofy papa. Oh, so cute. Right. I'm supposed to be getting her a job, wasn't I? It was a criminal path. There it is. Perfect. Right, bitch. Get off the loo. Stop texting. Let's sort you out. That'll be the nice thing, is that you can continue to maintain your floofage levels. It's awful when people have to go to work and their floof levels lower. That's why so many people look pained at work. Wait, okay, and Milan is a music lover. Makes sense, she's a boogie queen. So we have got a master mixologist focused on flavour, a goofball but outgoing, and a music lover. She's going in the culinary field and no mistaking. Whee! Good on you, girl. Moist fluffage. It's nothing worse than wet dog hair all over your hands when you go in for a snuggle and it turns out they're absolutely revolting. Right. Okay, let's see. Culinary. Culinary. That one has mixologist. That's the one we want. And I think we'll move you on out. Let's see who we can move them in with. Who do we have? Who's got space? I don't think we've lost that many Gussetts, have we? Gosh, they really are beautiful, aren't they? And there's space in San Myshuno, which does sound like it would be a good... No, I think they're city girls. I really do. Let's move them in. Okay. We've got all adults. Oh no, Kitty's not supposed to be going. That'll be why. Oh, that could have been a bit confusing, couldn't it? No, Kitty, you do not get to escape your children. Right. There we go, they're in. I don't know which bunk beds will be theirs, but there they have it. It's a beautiful home. I feel like I ought to do more with it, but oh my god, look at the collection of dead people. Let's sell these, at least then they've got some money. Or not, maybe. Moo cow went there, so I can't get her. No, won't let me sell them. It's probably because they're still live or something. Okay, there we go. At least the people aren't tripping over them when they get there. Let's save this. And let's head back and see who's next on the list. That would be cool. I'm in that one. I can make them a guaranteed to be a disaster house with lots of pull down beds and poorly wired electronics. Right. Come on. Creature keeper in the Bramblewood to see what animal clothing is available today. That sounds like the beginning of a nightmare. Right, so how are you guys doing? Is she actually hungry? I've just assumed she's hungry because she's a child. Cool. Actually, we need you back, dear. You're the only adult and I need portions. I'm on it. I'm on it. Why don't you come and do some yoga then? And you... Oops. Con... Ugh, harvest first. Come on you, where have you put 'em? There we go. Okay, let's sell that. Right, let's get her some sleep. What are you guys up to? Oh, well, that's one way of doing it. Okay. Let's have you eat. What's this? Ah, pad. What's this? White cake. Okay. Put that there. Whose is it? Yours. And you have yours, right? No, where have you put yours, mate? There, of course you have. Okay. You have something to eat? You had something to eat? I'm neglecting you already, yeah. Go to sleep. And you're eating. Come on. Eat. Thank you. Jesus, children. And then you may as well have a nap. And you're finished. Right. Do not poop. Oh, it smells of poop. Got ya. You done your homework? No. Let's get this homework done. We're really not looking after this house at the moment, are we? Is that on the floor? Harvest all. Okay. Let's throw that away. Please let me throw you away. There we go. Gotcha. And we'll pop you in there. Where the cheery fuck did I just put that? Oh, there you are. There we go. Lovely. Right. Once you finish that, could you repair that again for me? Hop like a crazed loon. Really need to do them up, don't I? Have a nap, little one. Oh, falling asleep in front of a roaring fire. Oh, that looks so cute. Apart from the fact I can't bother to send them upstairs. Oh, Lena. You've just been shown the love, baby girl. Oh, that was a lot more in there than I thought there was. I thought I'd nearly finished. I didn't think I was going to get a full cup. And I nearly swamped the desk. Big lumpy bit of sugar there. Should I be concerned? Potentially. I'll probably just use it. Oh, oh, darling. Cats are vindictive, but when it comes down to it, yeah, she probably does want to get your hair. Let's say, don't tell Greg that. I'll never get the kitten at this rate. Ah, he's here! You're right, Gucci man.
Right, we're going to play a game. We should get a poll going.
Our booty moiful.
Which body part is Frederick exposed on screen today?
No! No! You're a very naughty man. Go away with your cheeky grin and your sparkly eyes. In case you guys didn't quite catch that, Gregory was suggesting we ran a poll to try and guess which bit he was going to expose. Which bit of his body he was going to expose on stream today. No. Alright, so Wazowski was angelic. Sully was clingy, is that right? No, Wazowski was clingy, wasn't he? So maybe we should just give him a bit of attention. Pick him up. And potty train him. I'm going to stop that. I don't want to run over too much today, but I would like to see if we can get her up the duff. There's got to be somebody she can have a quick with. Okay, did you do your homework? No, so you can do your homework. Let's see, there's nothing else for you to sell. Love it. Sell ski. Loo. No, he comes here. She has definitely got back, hasn't she? Okay. Let's polish that. And posse train. Sorry? Yeah, sorry. Need to sort out their clothes. Yes, 2 actually should have gone up tonight. And there'll be another 2 tomorrow. Just trying to get all the 100 baby challenges up. I really should have things that alert people to stuff like that. So organised. Yes, I'm looking forward to looking at those. Literally, this is the first time I've opened The Sims 4 since before the break. So, yeah. Why are you doing that? Just go to sleep. Bless them. Okay then, so brighten the kids' day, and then pet. Ah. Oh, he wanted to play fetch. I know, I was sort of thinking 100 days. Well, more than that, because I don't do weekends, so I just put them up on a Friday, so on a weekday. So I'm just sort of like, oh my god, it's going to take forever. But it's going to put a bit of pressure on me to get edited, which I think is a good thing. I think I need to get it going. And I need to get the editing down, because once we start doing more storyline based stuff and challenges, then we're going to actually want to be able to edit that into something that's a bit more cohesive, you know. Did you finish that? It's probably spoiled, isn't it? Yeah. He'd started eating something. I can't see. Oh, there. I bet it was that. Let's have that. Right, you. Before you properly go to sleep, we'll get you to eat the chili and then go to sleep. Mummy! He's having a nap. Probably should piss first, eh? I'll grab you some food. Sell those. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button! Carrots. Down. Mended stuff. Down. Okay. Lovely. So. Whiz through that. That's it. Kids are asleep. I'm sure that kid's hair just turned black when he got into bed, but never mind. Okay. Oh, What's happening now? Teacher called Sneezy looking at another student's test during class and sent her to the office. Well, then she should retake the test. How's Gertrude looking? Oh, she needs help. Clean. Milk. Let's socialise. Then we will sell. Oh, I see it's selling the trash fruit, not the actual trash plant. Let's uproot plant.
Oh, paranoid.
Okay. At some point, I am going to have to start paying attention to these things, but for the time being, I just want to get up Duff again. Right, and then let's get this on double time. I need to see her list of male friends. Imagine it's probably quite low. Oh, we can maybe text him. Why don't we invite him over? Oh, that's the reason why. She's knackered. She won't be any good. Let's send you to bed. No, thank you. Sell that to a collector. Go to sleep. So, oh, is that the ball? Yeah. Okay. Oh, sake. Sure, but no one's going to talk to you. We're all in bed. Doing bedly things. How much do we need? Oh, gee whiz. Oh no, it's okay. We've got. I thought we had a lot less than that. That's okay. Should get mail as well because we've had some birthdays and stuff was sent here. So hopefully that'll give us a little bit extra. Just a little. See how the girls do. They might go away as well. They're bees at the moment. A bit late in the day for me to tell them to work extra hard, but never mind. We don't know, grades are up. I'm going straight to teenage. We are. Whoop whoop. We will be having teenagers back in the house. Oh, we need somebody to make a cake. Yeah, I know. There's nothing to do. Why don't you? You. We'll have you clean shed, refill feed, and you can call Gertrude over. Okay, lady. Get you downstairs and make cake. Oh, fuck, I can't make cake. Okay, no problem. Let's do the mail thing first. Let's socialise. We have no treats. Right, you take a shower. Oh, good grief. Right, let's get you started. So let's get you to use that. And then maybe we could have a bubble bath. That would be fun, right? Play with the jets. New. Thanks for offer, but new. Okay, get up, lady. Come on, let's do this thing. Let's get organised. Let's get there. Let's do it. I don't want to be on stream for long. I love stream and I love you guys, but my legs is hard. I'm singing this song to you. Okay, Kitty, let's see if we can pay the bills. Right, let's see what's in her pockets now. Very good. Time capsules, vegetables. Lots of toys. Love it. My goodness. I can't believe I spent years ignoring the Get Mail symbol. Do 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 do. Okay, get rid of these. I did, I'm sorry. I'm a dopey nutkins, what can I say? Oh my goodness. I honestly am just cracked. Really I am. Who is their father again? I've just realised I didn't write it down. No, that's not what I want, is it? Oh, that's why he looked like his hair had gone black. He's got the cloth on. There we are. Symbology. Who your daddy? That was Riku. Just for my records, you understand? Okie dokie, let's get rid of that because it's clashing with my background music. What's up with you? You want attention, you want hygiene. So many things. Let's give a bubble bath to Sully. up to, little man? Have you found something to eat yet? Your mother doesn't love you enough to cook for you. Okay. Okay, what are you doing? What's up with her? Right, you missus. Oh, we need to age you up, don't we, before you can do your homework. Where's she? Do you want to go have a quick nap? You take a nap too, eh?
Your baby Zayaga. Which son is Zarspa? Oh, Talingo.
Now's as good a time as any to change your sim.
Nah.
So, here we go. Sully! Let's get a pickup of Sully. Given me some very things. Why is everything always bloody turquoise? Actually, it's kind of blue and purple, isn't he? Okay, James P. Sullivan. Let's sort you out. Actually, those shorts aren't a bad call. Okay, all we want. Colours, we want blue and purple. Oh, hang on, sorry, I'm just going to stop that background music. Very distracting. So, oh, could we just quickly pop in? Close? Yeah. Blue outfit with purple spots on, have you? So, might overheat. Might overheat. Cute. No. Okay, let's go with tops then. It's so adorable. Truce, truce, truce. Let's go. They're still going for blue and purple, huh? Blue, purple. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of a bluey colour, isn't it? I know it hasn't got an awful lot of purple going on, but see, the shaggy hair's quite good. Let's just go back to pictures. Isn't it funny how it's a character I've stared at forever? And yeah, I still need to just actually see. Okay. Everything's turquoise in this. Everything for this. Every character is turquoise. It's just ridiculous. Don't have turquoise. He's having blue. Okay, there we go. 4 more. Which we'll never see him wear anyway. Will be that. Go. Right. Let's get rid of that hat as well. Party outfit. I'm not entirely sure what kind of parties he goes to. He's so adorable. They all are, aren't they? There we go. Lou, cold weather. Oh, it's hot weather, not cold weather. Silly woman. Yeah, I know I'm silly. Pity, isn't it? Purple one maybe. Just go a bit reckless with it. Accessories. Yeah. Socks and sandals. Right. Oh wow. Yeah. One down, one to go. So obviously this one will need to be green. There we go, that's a little bit egg-headed, isn't it? Right, we need to get you in some green. No, I really did like the other ones. There we go. My little thug. Can't resist a matchy pair. Wow! Look at you, party guy. Please tell me they have that in a green. Is it that one? Oh, I am so literal. Yep, happy with those shoes. And finally, they'd have something just green, wouldn't you? Okay. Let's maybe have a look at this. It's more dark green than the others, but it'll do us. Yeah. Okay, sorted. Be able to give you a little nip tuck here at all? No. Have we crossed that line, my dear? We might have. Oh, can still make your boobs smaller though, eh? I'm taking that back. Right. Okay, we'll leave you as is. Hopefully only 5 more pregnancies to go. Don't want to start spitting out one at a time at this rate. Okay, I'm just going to do a little save at there because it was a bit worry. Right, lady, we need a cake. Cook. Eat a cake. Oh, even more clingy. Oh no, it's sneezy. Oh, okay. Hungry. Oh, it's terrible. Come on, bird. You can do it. Oh, wrong woman. Right, there we go. Add birthday candles, go for a pee. Go here. Go here. Okay, you. Blow out candles. You. Add more candles. Way! Sneezy has aged up. Our little bookworm is also outgoing. And let's see. Oh, still looking. Honey, I'm really getting very close on time. Should we do it tomorrow? And we'll have a look at what's been created then. I do want to look, but I also am very conscious that we need to move things forward a little bit with this. So we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it first thing, yeah? Cool. Right. Sneezy is closing my eyes, and what have I picked? Nothing. Wonderful. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 13.
A random number between 1 and 13 is 10.
10. Love. So she can either be a serial romantic or a soulmate. Should take after her mum. Serial romantic, I think. Let's do it. Excellent. Cheers, guys. Don't mean to bring the excitement down. What the fuck's happened to Sneezy's hair? But, yeah, I really meant to finish at 7 tonight. I'm gonna have to do some work on these guys. Especially like dwarf Vikings, and one of them's now looking like... Oh, bless you. Oh, at least you're doing your homework. Where are you? Come on. Okay, so our little cheerful is also now a recycled disciple. Hey, excellent. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 13.
A random number between 1 and 13 is 5.
Family. Hey Siri, give me a random number between 1 and 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 2.
Sounds good to me. Hey, okay. Let's get this. Add birthday candles. Pop it in there. And I am going to get one of these ladies to pop up here and change them, because we need to sort that out. Too late for you to meet someone now, isn't it? Oh, maybe we'll have to do it next episode. Maybe that we should do. That will be it. We will be all about getting some. You are sweet, Beehive. I am going to do quick makeovers on our newly transformed teenagers, and then I am going to head off because I am tired, I'm not going to lie, and we can pick up tomorrow with a little bit of viewing over our newly acquired hopefully weirdos and wonderfuls. And then we'll be cracking with the knacking. Okay, let's get started with her everyday clothes. It's a look. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure where to go with that. See, gnomes are so much more practical, aren't they? Let's start off with browns and oranges. You've immediately forgotten browns and oranges, haven't you? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Sorry, top. Is it? Strange trousers. Oh. Okay. I think I want some boots. I'm not sure about these trousers, they sort of sit funny. No. Yeah, gonna be honest, I am really not feeling this style for her. My little gnomes to look all practical and kick ass. Maybe it's the top. I'm really not sure where I'm going with this. Yeah, she the one that's recycled disciple. I kind of like the idea of that she's making the most out of what she's got. Do you get what I mean? Oops. Good grief. There'll be a lot more green in this outfit than I'd anticipated, but I don't think I'm angry at it. Okay. Jammies. Cool. Where are my buddies?
Ah. Hmm.
No. Oh God. Let's look for a full body.
Hmm.
That's better.
Oh.
Suppose it'll do. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
I like to think she might have got those sneakers from one of her older brothers or sisters.
Hmm.
I don't like that top at all. She keeps ending up looking like an old woman. I don't think I'm actually liking her face accessories. Get rid of that and get rid of them. There we go. Right, sort out these clothes. Boots. Okay. Okay, happy with that? Right. Now you are a romantical being, but you're still a gnome. So let's have a look at this hair. Want something that's got plaits in it. Fortunately, you can't just say I want plaits, can you? Can you filter that much? No. It's not an actual plait though, is it? We've got those. Some more Afro style plait than kind of European Viking, potentially with dodgy background. It's not that she doesn't suit that swept away from the face style, it's just I have my heart set in plaits. I had a fantastic holiday, thanks, Fennec. I wasn't actually anticipating being here still. But as usual, I've overrun. Then we have teenagers that need some serious looking over. No. It'd be nice if you could sort by, you know, like plaits, not just short, long, afro or western or whatever the terminology they use. No. I actually kind of like that. No. Oh, there you go. Plaits, but she's got a bit of colour in there to differentiate from her sister. Sorry. She pretty. I'll stop fucking about now and get on with what I'm supposed to be doing, which is creating a bookworm serial lover.
Huh.
So again, I want the browns and the oranges and the creams. Maybe I should add cream in. Do we have cream? We have white. Yeah, if we pop white in and maybe yellow instead of the orange, just so we get some different mixes. Let's see. Come up with Well, my first idea is always to put women in trousers.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where to start with her.
Huh.
Okay, but let's have different shoes. Brown. Oh, there were ones up here I noticed. No, I don't like those. Okay, I'm not convinced, but it's not forever, it's just for now. That's what her sister's wearing, isn't it? Oh, how about, that's not really very smart, but hey.
Ah.
Okay, shoes. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm just putting in everything as fugly as possible, to be honest.
Ooh.
Really? I don't think so, dear. Yes, I like that. Just need to revisit this top. Doesn't really look smart to me. That's better. Hey, cutie. Okay. Yes, I've got them in. Right. Oh. Very orange. Ooh. How is that a night outfit, you know? There we go, lovely. It's a pity that doesn't come in a... That's true, so the trues come in more a brown colour. No, apparently not. Honest to Betsy, everything I put her in, she looks terrible in. Actually, I kind of like that. In a I know everything about it's wrong kind of way, you know? Oh, thanks, Frank. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on this. I get terribly involved when I'm doing clothes and stuff. But thank you very much about my hair. I'm pleased with how it's come out, although I am so stunned. It looks so much like tealer and turquoisier on screen. It's actually green. It must be my lighting.
Ah.
Oh no, you're getting attacked by the cat again. Right, okay, no, we don't like that. How about that? See, I don't mind that on her. It's the trousers that are now causing me grief. What's that? What does that do? See, nothing teenager experimentational about it, is there? Yeah, did the phrase "fuck it" just wander through your head as well? There we go. Right. Actually, does suit her. I'm not gonna lie, but. Too much. Right. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of everything there, sorry. It's actually... Oh. No, back one. Dynamic, why not? Oh, perfect. Happy, good. Right. We sure is done. Plus, I kind of need a pee. So, we have managed to have 2 children. We have managed to kick out a set of teenagers and bring another set of kids up to teenagedom, ready for them to be kicked out hopefully tomorrow. So I think we've done good. We've done good. First day back, we have achieved. We couldn't quite get her pregnant, but she will insist on being a mother as well, so I kind of have to give her that, reluctantly. But yeah, Adelina, it's your hair. You have every right to be dramatic. Every right. It's your flounce, your hair. And if they cut too much off, be damned you can be pissed. And take your money elsewhere in future. You're still beautiful though, you do know that, right? Right? You could shave your hair off, you'd still be beautiful. You could walk around with big bushy armpits and jeans specifically designed to show off your pubes, you'd still be beautiful. Don't worry. We all know it grows back. And your pubes. So, we're getting there. I reckon we can knock at least another 2 off tomorrow. Even with some time spent examining the fun and frolics that have been created for me to play with while I was away. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to cheat and look first. I'm going to watch it with you guys tomorrow. So that'll be the first part of our stream, and then we will kick on with knocking these babies out. Yay! I'm so looking forward to doing something new. Okay, my darlings. It's wonderful to have you back. It's wonderful to be back. I am so excited about tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Just gonna have a quick nose, see if we have anyone we can go and harass for a while. I always think it's nice to share the love. Let's see. Okay, English Simmer is doing makers and crafting. Oh, that's a bit different from her. Let's go and have a nose at that. Okay then, my darlings. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you're good damn man. Love you guys. Bye-bye.